So today we're doing our 3-bean chili challenge. So basically what it is I make this easy crock pot chili, and Ty loves it. He loves beans. So he's gonna have to try to recreate my chili, and I'm not gonna tell him anything. I did give him a little hint, so I put like some of the stuff he needs out, but I'm not gonna give him a hint on like the seasonings and things like that, which, you know, it just depends on what you have in the house. It doesn't matter. You don't have to use specific things. So like the cream of mushroom is kind of like there to trick him because you don't need that. So are the refried beans. You don't need that. So are the baked beans. You don't need that for my 3-bean chili. I usually use pinto beans, black beans. I started using, it's kind of like Rotel, just the off-brand. So I don't have to like cut tomatoes and things like that. And then I threw in chickpeas. So I also usually use kidney beans, but I don't have any in the house. So are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. So your challenge is you have these cans, which you've moved over here. Not all the cans you need for my 3-bean chili. So you need to pick the ones you need, then wash them, put them in the pot, and then just start making the chili how you think you should.
All right.
You ready?
Yes.
Let's go, chef. Oh, yeah. And you have, I'll be nice since you've never made it before. I'll give you 20 minutes of prep time.
20 minutes. Okay. Okay. I'll start with my onions.
All right, chef.
All right.
Can you beat Sean Flay? No, I'm playing.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I'll start with my onions.
All right, it's 1:15 right now. You have, I'm going to give you to 1:30, 1:35.
Okay.
Okay, so how much onion are you chopping up?
So let's say we're using half of the onions. Half of one onion.
Half of an onion.
Mm-hmm.
So that's about how much? Like a cup?
Like about half cup.
Half a cup of onions?
Yes.
Okay.
So let's say we have
You're using how much ground beef? Like half a pound?
Yes, just like half a pound of ground beef.
Okay.
You can put more than this. If you are a meat lover, you can put
more take out. You can use substitutes?
Yes.
What are some substitutes you think you can use, chef?
You can use chicken, you can use sausage.
Okay.
Yeah. But we decided to use this now.
So what are you doing right now?
So I'm gonna saute the ground beef so that everything can come together.
You said what? Are you trying to cheat?
No.
Did I hear something about changing the clock? Because you only...
If we run out of time, we change the clock.
No, we're not. Get to work.
At this point, just to make your flavor go inside all the way, you can add the garlic powder on it.
You're adding garlic powder.
Come on, garlic powder. Add your garlic powder, maybe like 1 teaspoon.
That was way more than 1 teaspoon. You mean 1 tablespoon?
1 tablespoon. Then you can have like half teaspoon of pepper.
Teaspoon of pepper.
You can add your pepper flake.
Pepper flakes. You might want to pepper it quicker because you're running out of time, buddy. Pepper flakes. What time is it? At this point, what?
So once your beef is you're working on your beef, then open your crock pot.
We're opening our crock pot. 10 more minutes. I had to give him a little more extra time because we had to stop for a second. Tense baby. So we'll give you like 10 minutes. How you feeling, chef?
I'm feeling great. So at this point, the meat is already sauteed. Then we're gonna add.
So you sauteed the meat.
Yes.
It's nice and brown.
Then we're gonna add our onions.
We're gonna add our onions. Okay. Do you have time to cook your onions on the stove?
No, you don't need to be cooked. Just to give it, mix it together with the beef.
Can you do that flippy thingy again?
Because
Fancy.
Because we got one kind of diced tomatoes.
Okay. Can you show us the can?
Here we go.
I didn't say spill it on me.
One kind of diced tomato. Go. You had one.
All right.
Then pinto beans. I don't know whether I'm gonna use pinto beans, but I use pinto beans.
Okay, are you sure I use pinto beans in mine?
All kind of pinto beans.
Do I use pinto beans in mine, babe?
I'm not sure, but we try.
You know you're making my recipe, not making up a new recipe.
But we try this.
You're
Yeah,
pouring out the juice?
So I drain the juice off because I don't want it to be more liquid on it.
Okay.
Then, no, you don't use cream and mushroom. No, you don't use chickpeas. Yeah, you use these beans.
I use black. What beans are those?
That's black beans.
Can you show us?
Here we go.
No added salt. Okay.
Use black beans. Let me drain it out of the juice off.
Okay. Do I drain the juice out, babe?
No. I don't think you should do that. No, you don't have this storage.
Are you sure?
Fresh concentrate? No, you don't have this.
Okay.
No, these only beans that I think you had to reach.
Okay, but that's only 2 bean chili. What's missing?
3 beans chili?
Yeah, I said it's my 3 bean chili.
Okay, let me see.
You gotta mix it to get the answer. Let's see what's in it. Yum. Smelling like food.
Beans?
Do I use baked beans?
No, you don't use baked beans. I've never seen you use baked beans. And the reason is I enjoy this when you cook it, but I never pay attention to it how you cook it.
So you don't pay attention. So it's
Yeah.
seeming difficult. Okay, do you want a clue? I'll give you 2 clues. And you're almost done. You have about 5 more minutes.
The baked beans story.
Okay, no, we're not adding baked beans.
You don't know? You want to add chickpeas story?
Okay, I'll approve of you adding chickpeas.
Chickpeas?
I don't usually add
I see you
chickpeas.
use chickpeas.
Yeah, I don't use chickpeas normally.
Okay.
Oh, that's your hint. So what's missing? Because you have not got the correct.
So what is missing is we put a kidney beans, right? And we put
You didn't put kidney beans in.
okay, so we're missing kidney beans.
Ding, ding, ding! Correct. But we don't have any in the house, so that's why I said you could do chickpeas instead.
Okay. So at this point, we're gonna add the ground beef inside.
Okay.
All right. Okay. So at this point, we're gonna add some seasoning to it.
Okay.
I'll put a little bit of paprika.
What do you mean?
That's like half teaspoon.
You and these half teaspoons, that's like a teaspoon.
No, it's half teaspoon, baby. Half teaspoon of this too. Salt.
Okay, how much salt was that?
Half teaspoon.
Oh Lord, dropping stuff. Do I drop stuff when I make my chili?
You make me nervous, baby.
I'm making you nervous. Aren't you a chef? You're supposed to be able to work under pressure.
I'm trying. This is home chef, not kitchen chef. Then you had more garlic powder.
Okay, looks like a lot of garlic powder. What was that, like
Okay.
a cup of garlic powder?
No. No. All right. So this, you see the water? You see the water?
Okay, yeah, there's a little water.
So let it cook.
Okay, so seasonings were good. Everything. Big mistake when you poured out the juice from the Rotel.
So that's what deduct 3 points?
Yeah, well, pouring out the juice is big because that's what you need to cook. So now you need to like add water or something. I don't believe you have enough juice right now to cook the beans, unfortunately.
Okay. But let me have
maybe an 8. Your score can go up once I taste it, but taste is big, so we'll see. But right now you're sitting at a strong 7, I would say.
Okay, we'll see.
And what temperature on your crock pot do you cook it on?
If you're gonna cook it for 8 hours, you can put it on the high. But if you're gonna cook it for like maybe overnight, you can put it on the low.
Okay, that's wrong also. But I'm gonna just give you the benefit of the doubt. So I cook mine usually overnight just to make it easier because you have to cook it for so long. I do cook it for about 8 hours, but it depends on
high heat or low heat?
On high. I cook it.
That's what I say, 8 hours. Overnight? On high?
Yeah, overnight on high.
Oh. I've been eating all this while. I don't know how it's been made.
And then also too, it depends on how thick you want it. So the thicker, sometimes like I cook it for 8 hours and it's still really juicy. And I want it a little like creamier. And so then I'll take the lid off and let some of the water evaporate out. But usually the longer you cook it, it gets softer and creamier. So yeah, but on high heat. It's a crock pot. We're not gonna do low. Low is just maybe like after we're like ready to eat it, and I just want to keep it warm. And you did good on time. I kind of lost track of time because we had to stop a couple of times. But we'll come back around. It's almost 2, so we'll come back around 7 to check on it. 8, and you should probably stir it too, periodically, maybe every few hours. You don't have to though. Come back around 7 or 8, check on it, and then we'll do our taste test.
All right. See you next time, guys.
Okay, so I'm tasting it. I'm gonna get a little bit of each bean. Get some of the chickpeas. Ooh, it's really hot.
So what do you think?
It's actually really good. It's just like almost like you put like cheese in it already. But can't lie, it's pretty good. I'm ready to get my full serving.
Alright, guys.
I give this chili a 9 out of 10. I can't give you a 10 out of 10 because I don't need your hand getting any bigger than it already is. What is this, 7 hours later? This consistency is how I like it. It's a little thick, but I like the creaminess, so I never complain about being thick. Good job, babe.
Thank you.